Hi guys, today we're drawing a cartoon corgi, so you'll need a pencil and an eraser. We're going to start off by practicing some of the shapes that we'll use to draw this corgi. You'll need to know how to draw some different size circles. And then this kind of strange triangular shape for its ear. And then this partial raindrop or teardrop shape we'll use for his eye. And then his snout is going to be kind of a curved circular line connected to straight diagonal lines and connected again with another straight line between those. So you can go ahead and practice those shapes if you haven't got them yet, but otherwise we are going to move on to step 1. This is what it will look like when we are done with step 1, and I'll have a little picture that will pop up in the bottom right corner that you can see what it will eventually turn out being if you are a person that needs to see the full picture rather than just step by step. And we will start off the corgi by drawing a circle for his head towards the top of the page. Then from that top point of the circle, we'll draw a diagonal line down. And then from the bottom of that circle, another diagonal line towards that top diagonal line. And then we'll connect those two for his nose. Then we'll move on to his shoulder part, where we'll draw kind of a overlapping larger circle to his head circle. And then for his bottom, we'll draw another circle towards the left side of our paper. And then we're going to draw his front paw, so draw an invisible line down from the top of his head and draw a small circle for his front paw. And for his back foot, you figure out based on that front circle kinda towards the back where his back foot would sit, and put another circle for the front of that back foot. And for his ears, we're gonna do those kind of awkward triangle shapes up from the top of his head, and you're kind of gonna want it towards the back part of that head circle. And then you'll draw the second ear from that first triangle shape. Now we'll connect our circles by drawing some kind of loose lines connecting them. For the front foot, you kind of draw a line down from his chest and kind of swoop it out towards that front paw. And for the back part, you draw a line connecting that shoulder to the front paw. And for his belly, you take that same point that you just used and trace it back towards the back hind leg circle. And for his bottom foot, you just kind of connect that back side circle underneath to that circle you drew for the front of his paw on his foot. And then we'll add a little U shape for his little corgi tail. This is what you should have for step 1. And now, moving on to step 2. Step 2 should look like this. And we're just gonna add some details to his face. First, I think I am going to erase all those circle lines that don't need to be there. And kind of refine some of my lines that I made. And for the ear, you'll do a half circle from that tip down. And you'll do the same for the other ear. And for his eye, you're kind of gonna wanna move down a little bit on his forehead. And I know I had a rough time finding the best placement for his eye. And then you'll do that teardrop shape and add a circle in there for his pupil. And his nose will sit right at that top point that the two lines meet for his face, and you'll kind of draw a smile around from that nose. Now on his paws, we'll just add the little toe marks. Those are just curvy lines on top of those paw circles you already made. Now that will be step 2. Moving on to step 3, we're just gonna connect everything more and erase all those shape lines that we had before. So let's start up on the head. We're gonna bring down that line from the ear and knead it out to that circle and bring it down. And then his forehead will have a straight line out from those ears. Bring it down around that curve of the circle and down his snout. And then we'll connect the nose with that smile, a more rounded face. And then connect that smile to the other edge of the circle for his chin. And I'm gonna go back and mess around with that smile. Fix his eye. And I'm going to add the fur line where it changes to white. I'm going to bring that down all the way through his chest. Just kind of some squiggly, straight and curved lines to make that. And then we'll erase those lines from the circles we made. Just erase all those circle lines. And you can go back and refine any of the lines that you think need to be fixed while you're erasing the construction lines from the circles that we don't need anymore. And then I'm going to add another fur line to where his back foot is, and then a smaller section on his tummy that's going to be white too. And then you can just darken all your lines. And I'm gonna add a back paw down from his front. And you just draw a straight line down and kind of judge where his second paw would be based on his front paw. Now that will be your Corgi. I am going to trace it with my Pigma Micron marker. You can use a black Crayola marker if you have one of those. And I'll color it with some colored pencils. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to know right away when I do another how to draw. I am glad you are watching this, so thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.